Welcome. Oh, I gotta pull up my introduction on my trap phone.
Take your time.
Okay. Hello. Welcome to Senior Year Narratives, a podcast where I, your guest Anna, and no, meet my host. My bad. I'm getting my words mixed up. I talk about the good, the bad, and ugly of high school. I'm here with my guest.
Samuel Besgenbluck.
You're the only person that said their name. Everyone else doesn't.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know. They're too nervous. Okay. Tell me a bit about yourself before I get into the questions.
I'm Samuel Besgenbluck. I go to Nokomis Regional High School. I've came here all 4 years of my high school career. I just do my thing, I guess.
Yeah, do you want some pit vipers?
Pit vipers? Hold up, we have pit vipers? Are these real? Oh, these are fake.
No,
these
they're fake ones.
Okay. They're dirty.
They're really dirty. I only wear them when I'm leaving.
I can't even wear those.
Okay, you can have a tattoo too.
I don't want a tattoo.
Okay, I guess let's get into the questions. What's the craziest thing you witnessed here at Nokomis?
That I've actually witnessed? Oh,
yeah.
God. That's a tough one.
That's what everyone says, but I don't think it is. I mean,
there's none that really stands out. I've heard of a lot of odd things happening here, but I've never really seen anything myself.
Not even in the bathrooms?
Crazy. No, I never use bathrooms here because of the stories I've heard. I mean, I think the craziest thing I would have to say is either when... Can we name names on this podcast? When I saw my buddy Brady Sawyer brought in an electric dirt bike and was doing wheelies up and down the hall.
Yeah, I do remember
that. Would probably be the oddest thing. I would have never expected that. That was not on my bingo card at all.
Oh,
so...
Yeah. That was for anything but a backpack.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Yes, there was two of them actually.
I think there was a full gas one there too.
Oh,
it might have
in
been
the school.
Yeah, they didn't turn it on though. They were respectful.
They were respectful about that.
Yeah, I think that was the only time we ever did anything but a backpack. Because
no, we did it twice. Because I brought a dog carrier.
Was that the second time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we haven't done it again.
Okay, what advice do you have for underclassmen?
For underclassmen, I would say a struggle for me when I was an underclassman would have been I needed to reach out to teachers about my grades and stuff. I was worried that they would look down on me just because I didn't understand what we were doing, but that they're literally paid here. They're paid to be here to help you with that stuff. They love helping students. They don't want you to struggle and sit at the back of the class and never say anything. But you should always look out for help when you can, if your grades are dropping or anything like that, or just, anything in your personal life. These teachers are incredible here.
Just don't say too much or they can report you.
No, you want to watch what you say.
They are mandated reporters.
They are, but I would
out the hard way.
You have to rely on the teachers, though, somewhat, at least. That's something I never did as an underclassman. I was just worried about it.
I think you're the first person to actually say that. All the other ones were like...
Really?
Yeah, well, we talk about that you should always ask for help, because I never did.
Yeah, I don't know why. An underclassman never did that.
Oh, always ask... I did. I like becoming close with teachers.
Yeah, I never really got close with teachers. There's one or two that I was closer with, but I don't know. I was just always friendly around all of them and stuff, but that's about all.
Yeah, be respectful.
Yeah.
Because, what the kids do to teachers nowadays.
Yeah.
And this morning I got dress coded.
That's unfortunate.
By a substitute teacher.
Oh, by a substitute. I'm not surprised.
She was she called me up to her.
She doesn't respect the fit.
And she was like, I need you to cover up. I don't need to be seeing all that. And it was my shoulder.
I've been dress coded too because I put my shirt in a tank top one year. The teachers didn't like that, so I feel you.
I really think you do.
My bad.
Yeah. What is something you regret not doing in high school?
Something I regret not doing? Probably, I'd have to say not doing anything extra outside of school. Like, what I mean by that is attending school dances or doing sports or joining clubs and stuff.
What sport? You did football. I thought you did.
I did football my freshman year, and then I never did it again because it just felt like kind of a waste of time. But now that I don't really have that opportunity again, I see that there's a lot of missed opportunity just to have fun and bond with people and make more friends and just have a much more enjoyable high school career.
You can do lacrosse.
Lacrosse, I'm all set, honestly. Lacrosse is, I just don't understand it and stuff, and I think it'd be a lot to learn a brand new sport my senior year of high school.
Yeah, that's true. There's basketball.
Basketball, I've tried that just on my own time, and that is not the sport for me.
You're not a baller, apparently. What are you doing after high school?
Not I don't have
college?
a set in stone plan right now, but I have narrowed it down to probably two things. Number one would be I'm gonna really try to get my CDL this year. I'm currently enrolled in a class at Tri
Sorry.
County Technical.
Oh, how was driving
Uh,
yesterday?
it was
I wasn't
it
on the
was all
road.
right. We started throwing potatoes at each other because we got bored.
I meant
Um,
driving the truck
oh, well,
on the road.
actually driving. We
No, I
were
don't
we
get
were just in the
tickets.
yard, just maneuvering it and stuff. So we
Oh.
only have two trucks, so
Yeah, I
But
parked.
yeah, Tyler sucks at driving. I'm not gonna say his last name just to respect his privacy, but he's the worst driver I think I've ever seen.
What's a big truck?
Personally, it went good for me.
Mm.
There's still a lot to learn because, I mean, a 60-foot truck and trailer is a lot bigger than a Toyota Camry. So that it's a big learning curve, I will say, the entire class.
Jesus.
But yeah, but what I plan on doing, I hope to get my CDL right out of high school, and then either try to get with a reputable company like UPS, USPS, FedEx, and I want to do door-to-door delivery. I know you don't need a Class A CDL for that, but having one on my resume will go a long ways in getting me accepted into the company,
Mm.
and that's just something I would like to do right out of high school because that keeps you active. Being a long haul truck driver, even just short route truck driver, just around here, you're gonna be lazy doing that because you're just driving and then you're watching people load your truck and unloading it and stuff. And I don't want to become fat and lazy right out of high school. I want to be active still. So I think working door to door, delivering items to people would be
Yeah.
nice.
That's what in my free time I watch Day in the Life of UPS drivers.
I've never watched that.
Oh, you really should because
No,
I tell you, it's.
I just spy on the UPS drivers when
Oh,
they
but like
drop off.
watching Day in the Life, it's like they have like a GoPro in their chest, and
Really? Okay.
oh, people are texting me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that Jasmine?
It is.
Wow.
Yeah, I was talking her about me getting dress coded this morning.
Ooh.
Yeah, with a little kiss on the forehead. I was
Preach.
supposed to get her. I was supposed to get her Dunkin'. I forgot
Oh,
to.
you were? Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I'm doing it tomorrow instead. What's your senior quote?
My senior quote, I really haven't
You
thought
gotta
much
turn them in
about
by next week. They're due the 29th.
senior quotes.
Yeah, your senior stuff.
They're due next week.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't gotten an email or nothing about
Yes,
that.
we have. We got it at the beginning of the year, and it's like a paper. What? Yeah, so it's in your email. Like they just sent a more recent one that I don't forget to do your senior write up.
Well, you know what? I should really think about it.
Dang, I just turned mine in yesterday.
Okay, so at least I'm not the only one that's gonna be turning it in later.
I turned mine in yesterday.
No, I think I'm just gonna keep it simple and say something like, "See you on the road," or something like that. Just to go along with what my career is coming out of high school.
Okay, mine's a quote my dad said. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mine is, living the dream. It's not my dream, but it's definitely someone's.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it was gonna be something else. I don't remember what it was. I think it was gonna be cutting the grass so I can see who the real snakes are.
Okay.
But that's not school appropriate, and I really don't need to be calling people snakes.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You're more likely to get the other one accepted into the
yearbook. Yeah, well, I mean the yearbook committee consists of Miss. I don't know her name. She's a Spanish teacher.
Oh.
Her.
Okay.
Yeah, her, Elena, and Maya, and Maya. So they'll understand the jokes.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, this one has. What's your favorite childhood snack?
Favorite childhood snack?
No one has said anything like. Someone said grapes. Someone said Cheez-Its.
No, definitely.
I forgot what Jasmine
said. That's a very odd question.
I know it has, but but I really need to know because.
You really need to know. Wow. A snack.
Yeah, it can be anything. Could be a meal, I guess.
I would have to say I don't even remember what they're called anymore. I think they still sell them. I know exactly where they are still at Hannaford.
Oh.
They're the little boxes. I think it's got like some penguin guy on the cover of it.
Is it a frozen meal?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Is it Lean Cuisine?
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
oh my god, Walmart sells them.
I work at Walmart and I didn't even know that.
Oh, yeah, I think they're in the fruit section. I'd imagine it probably.
I didn't notice that.
Well,
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, you look up Lean Cuisine on the Walmart app.
That used to be my go-to as a young lad.
Lean cuisine.
I
Okay.
loved it.
This one's, how do you feel about relationships in high school?
Relationships in high school.
Yes, no, do it, don't do it.
You know what? I kind of agree with what my dad had said about it, because randomly we'd gone on the topic about talking about high school relationships and just like short-term relationships in general. You have to enjoy the good times, whether it kind of hurts in the end or not. You just enjoy the good times while they're available. Don't try to search for something long-term immediately. But I wouldn't say hook up with as many people as possible, but just enjoy the good times while you can, because they're not always going to be available. Once you're old and decrepit, it's not going to be easy to get into relationships and stuff and have good times. So I would just say
fine words.
So I'm kind of in the middle with that. I personally have stayed out of relationships for the most part, but with the relationships I have been in, I've enjoyed the good times in it.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of in the middle with that.
Our fine words of one of my other guests was, don't go shopping while you're hungry. So don't go for like, I guess my type is like toxic men, so that's why I just like stopped. Because like
Wow.
my type is men whose parents are divorced and have trauma. So I had to like stop. I had a man confess his love for me last night. That was kind of fun. I did with that laughter. How do you feel about dating people from your school? Like
from your school?
Like I outsource my men. So
personally, I find it cringy when people hold hands and stuff, walking down the halls and everything, then kissing and hugging when they go into class. For like an hour and a half, like you're gonna see each other next period, so there's no reason to make out in the halls and stuff. I mean, I know when you're in a relationship, you can get caught up in the moment and stuff and want to act all romantic and impress your hubby, but I find it cringy.
I never did when I dated someone from here.
That's
we ate lunch together and that was about it.
Yeah, I know exactly who that was.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we don't name names.
Yeah, actually, we don't names, no, but
we don't drop names.
yeah, I saw unless you're like different grades, I don't think you should date the grade under you. If your grades don't touch, neither should you. Because imagine you're 14 and what juniors are 16, so that's not that bad. Or if I guess you're 17, 18, but sophomores are like 15.
They are.
So like, there's a point where you could be 18 with a 15-year-old, and that's
that's pushing.
If your birthdays line up like that,
I think once you hit your senior year, I would definitely advise against getting with anybody that's under your grade at all. I would say junior and seniors maybe.
Go for college.
But I wouldn't go for college.
Yeah, well, because I have like friends.
I mean, if you're going for college, you might as well go for like middle-aged mom.
Yeah, I have like friends in college that are like with juniors in high school because that's just how like the grades lined up. I'm like, oh, that's like she's like 18 and he's like
that's a little messed up.
So it's not. I mean, the way the ages lined up, it was fine. I think they actually broke up. Good for them. But yeah, how do you feel that your high school experience differs from others?
I would say the biggest thing that mine differs from is I've completely stayed out of drama for the most part, really. I think a lot of other people have found it hard to get away from the drama, whether it's connected to them or to their friends or to the family. I definitely see a lot that other people have to go through with drama, but with me, I've personally really never experienced it at all, and I think that's what kind of sets my high school career apart.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it is very nice. I like
can't
it.
Go.
Stress-free.
Can't go to certain classes because I run into people.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, it is tough.
I'm glad I don't have to go through it.
It must be nice.
It's very nice.
Also, you do TCTC, so you're barely ever here.
I'm here for 2 periods out of a day.
I'm
advisory.
I'd actually
I have to see my man, Mr. Hanish.
I know. I walked by today, and you were just.
That's very creepy. That's very creepy.
Sorry, I went to go see Jasmine. I went to go see Jasmine. I went to go see Jasmine. Sorry. What's your favorite memory of high school?
Favorite memory of high school? Oh.
I know, it's a big question.
Oh my god.
Some of them said cow events. People getting jumped on. The lap.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty fun.
That wasn't a favorite memory.
Be my highlight and like my favorite.
Yeah, we're talking about weird things.
I would have to say my favorite. It was probably when I was taking the.
I'm hungry.
I can tell. I don't even remember. The pre-apprenticeship program.
Oh.
I think it was like the IBEW over there with my man Kenneth. He was a very it was an interesting class, but what made it my favorite was the kids that were in it. They were some of my best friends, and it was just a really enjoyable time taking that class all last year. I didn't. It's really not going to help me with anything. I mean, it helped me get my OSHA 10 certification and my CPR certification. So I
Oh.
did come out with those from it. Other than that, I only came out with fun memories of messing around with the homies over there.
Oh.
But that would probably be
Where
one
was
of my
this?
highlights. And then another highlight I would have to say is just, well, probably be kids just messing around in the parking lot doing stupid shit, especially in the wintertime, drifting.
Oh my gosh, I'm
Everything.
not excited for that.
Because, I mean, I used to be one of them rednecking boys with the
Oh, I
big old
know, with the
check-up
millet.
Super Duty with the mullet and everything.
You did have a truck, yes.
Yeah, that Super Duty. Oh my god, that thing
I-
barked. That was the loudest truck in the parking lot. It was a nice
now
truck.
it's
I mean, it was
Jaden's.
nice. It was nice.
Now it's I'm scared of
but
Jaden's truck.
Jaden?
I was in front of him.
His was
I was in
about as nice
front
as
of him
mine.
leaving Dexter because it went me.
Oh, I saw you. Yeah.
Yes, and I was like, I'm
His truck
scared.
is
Like,
nice. Somebody
I'm trying to
actually,
haul
oh
my
my
car.
God.
This king can haul, but
Somebody chased him down and yelled at him at Tri-County one day.
really?
Yeah, because he was flooring it through the neighborhood. And somebody in a Cummins, which is a competitor to the Power Stroke. I think he was just angry to see a Power Stroke showing his Cummins up. So he just had to go over and yell at him.
There was a truck down the road from TCTC. It's like, I guess when you're leaving the parking lot when you go right.
Yeah.
It's like right there.
Yeah.
It's a nice truck.
That's that Ford Super Duty.
Yeah.
That's another one.
That's a nice truck. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Ford, but like that's a nice truck.
I'd take a Toyota Tundra over that, but it is a very nice truck. I do like it.
That's a Tacoma.
Tacoma.
Yeah.
About it.
One of the girls drives that. Like I don't get why people park so far down the parking lot. That's a lot of walking. Takes me like
that
5
is a good question.
You park like back there.
Yeah, I park in
the
the middle.
But like, I gotta park like.
I used to park my truck way in the back.
Look at
because I always thought it was like a show truck and thought it should be out of the way.
This is my show truck.
Yeah, I know you guys probably can't see it on camera, but like, it's filthy in here.
Okay, but the cloth,
like literally,
the cloth.
There is hair.
I've never cleaned the inside. I haven't cleaned the inside since July.
And then you've got a rubber duck.
I have 2 actually.
I mean, it's a dirty rubber duck.
Yeah, it's so I can duck Jeeps, but no one here drives a Jeep.
There's some old sunglasses here.
Wait, is there?
There's a
dead
flower.
Are those the
is this
soccer
your
ball?
spare French fry?
My French fries over there.
You have a spare French fry over here.
Yeah, I drift in the car in Bangor.
Why do you have an air?
Because fun fact, my car doesn't have any sensors anymore, except for that one. So
why did you guys take that out? What?
So
they just broken, or did you guys take them out?
They broke. So every single time I park my car and I feel a little like I should probably check them. I check them all.
Okay, that's smart. I like.
Yep. I also have a bottle of water from 2 months ago. It's still cold. And after I get gas, I have to put hand sanitizer on. And then also, a little haul.
I think there's more germs in your car than on the gas pump.
I pay for things in change, so I put all my change in there.
Why do you not have like an online banking system?
No, I do, but like whenever I pay for things in cash.
Why do you pay in cash?
Because
I don't. Online banking system.
Because sometimes my mom gives me money because I buy her things, and I don't.
Your mom's really nice.
Well,
I ask my mom for no money. She'll
it's because I buy her cilantro and Aroma Joe's.
Okay.
Speaking of disgusting, that is pine needles from July.
Yep. Okay. Interesting. Moving on.
Oh yes, moving on. My bad. We're getting distracted.
We are.
See, this is why we can favorite teacher or role model.
Favorite teacher or role model. Oh. Ooh. I'd have to say my favorite teacher throughout my entire high school career. Miss Euler.
What? No, you're joking.
I'm not joking. Me and Miss Euler.
You take that.
I loved Miss Euler. She loved me. I loved her. We were the best duo in that class. Like, because she was always she was enthusiastic about everything. When I'm in class, I don't want to sit there and just look depressed. I want to be enthusiastic with her.
Then don't look depressed. Look happy.
She's the only teacher that would like match the energy that I want.
She's matching your freak.
That's crazy to say, but all right. I loved your class, and then she would always start the class with the daily question, and I loved the daily question.
Oh my god, I do remember the daily question. She was my advisor for 2 years.
Lucky. No, 1 year. She was only here for 1 year.
She was here my freshman and sophomore year.
No.
Yes.
Miss Euler was not.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Euler, the English teacher?
The English teacher. She was here for 2 years.
She was here for 1 year.
Oh, was she?
She was.
Then who replaced her? Who replaced her? She did, because this Miss Martin took her room. Okay, so she was only here for a year.
Exactly.
And
I know Miss Euler.
We had a student come in and had certain trigger words, and Miss Euler would purposely say the trigger words to make the student upset.
Oh my god, I always remember Miss Euler. She hated the smell of Doritos. One time I took a bag of Doritos into her class and just waved it in front of her. Oh my god.
Yes, so I had a thing for red Doritos because it was only Doritos. Or blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she would be, but currently my favorite would have to be Mr. Andrew Henry, my guidance counselor. I love him. Oh my god. He's amazing because a lot of the other guidance counselors and teachers here, they're getting down to business.
23 minutes.
23 minutes.
23 minutes until Matt Rife tickets drop. Oh, indeed. I'm not gonna go see. I'm trying to convince my dad right now. I said, if you love me, you'll buy them for me for Christmas.
Yeah.
And said, what if you die and this is the only memory I have of you?
That's
deep.
That's a crazy statement, but
and
right,
I also he was listening to Pink Pony Club yesterday, so really.
Yeah, you told me about that. I love Pink Pony Club.
Yeah, well, they don't know that I told you, so.
Oh.
Yeah, get with
Why
the
didn't you tell them?
I don't tell them.
They were your fans.
Yeah, but my 2 subscribers that are both my Google accounts.
All right.
This is a hard question. I don't know if you can answer. What's your biggest accomplishment, if you have any?
Biggest accomplishment. I don't think there's not a biggest accomplishment that comes to mind. Wow, that's a tough question. But I would have to say it'd have to be something about vehicles. Because my whole life is always surrounded.
Operating my Corolla to my Camry.
No, that probably wouldn't be it.
I found a Camry for sale.
Oh no, I think I just saw my grandmother drive by. That's very interesting. Moving on. I saw my grandmother drive by on the road, way up there.
I can't. I'm currently.
She drives a 2019 Toyota RAV4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do all the maintenance for her and everything.
Okay, go grandma.
But yeah, my entire life is surrounded around vehicles, so I think it'd have to be something with that. I think it'd be one of the 2 trucks that I fully restored from the ground up. Because at first it was the Super Duty, which we've already talked about. That one wasn't as nice because it wasn't a full restoration. Because I was paying for it. I'm a high school student. I can't afford a full $70,000 restoration. But I have done what?
Are you making fun of my son?
But I think it would be the biggest would have to be my grandfather's truck, because it's a 1972 Chevy C10. It's sat in his garage since 1990 actually, because it still has a 1990 to 1991 inspection sticker. The last time it was in the garage for an inspection was March 3rd of 1990. We still haven't gotten it inspected just because we don't drive it. It's cold out and stuff.
Is this the one you drove in Bangor?
Yeah, yes. I've driven it down here a couple times.
How did you get it down here with that inspection?
Looking cool. Ooh. That's about it. The police don't really care, I guess, when they see a nice truck. But it was a full. I think my grandfather paid like $40,000-$50,000 for it, just for parts, and then we had help from a professional mechanic that worked for Chevy for like 30-something years, so he knew exactly what he was doing with it. But I did about a good 70-80% of the total work, which is tearing it down, putting it back together, and then picking out parts for it and stuff.
But overall, you did it over the summer.
I did it over the summer, yeah. It was a pre-COVID project, and then it got cut off when COVID had started. Because it had sat in the garage for like 5 years, just untouched, torn apart. But it was a big work in progress. But I think that would be the biggest. We just completed the full restoration.
I didn't even know it was gone like
a month or 2 ago. You should probably get something to eat. That sounds dangerous.
I haven't had breakfast. I had one muffin for breakfast.
Oh.
Yeah. Interesting. That was about a whopping 7 o'clock was 4 hours ago. Almost 5 hours ago. So yeah, my stomach is gone crazy. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? You'll be 22. Almost 23.
If I lived that long, I could picture myself. I think
Everyone's
I would.
had different answers for this.
Yeah.
So.
If I do
I
live
said
this
wife.
long,
I said husband and kids, but
husband and kids, keep dreaming.
just kidding.
I would have to say I'm still gonna be alone and lonely. Still, unlike you in 5 years,
Yeah,
apparently.
probably.
And yeah, I would have to say I'd have myself a home, my own home. I think I would be able to afford a down payment on a decent sized mortgage.
Okay.
And I'd be working either locally for a trucking company or hopefully UPS, FedEx, or any of those big ones, and just working and like putting in the grind and having a successful life. That's what I hope. And then I'm hoping that my 2013 Toyota Camry XLE hybrid is still going to be running and on the road, and it's going to be my daily.
So in 5 years, it is going to be 2029. So
Yes, it will be.
it's going to be 16 years old.
Yeah, it would be 16 years
So
old.
I guess like the car's
quick
probably
math.
still going to be doing good.
Yeah.
I don't know about Kyle, on the other hand.
I
Kyle's
don't
going to
think so.
be.
You're going to be on your third turbo.
I'm
by then.
definitely. No, I'm going to be probably have a Honda Accord. I made a
Second best.
decision with myself. It's either I live on campus or I get a new car.
Okay.
I really want to live on campus. So we're going to make that decision.
Interesting. All right.
Parents haven't either. Parents don't know yet, actually. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
10 years.
27, almost 28.
Oh, once again, if I live that long, maybe this one we could start talking about like creating a little bit of a family.
Oh!
I don't
Okay.
think. Well, I'm not. I don't. The one thing
Who's
that
the special
I think.
man?
Huh? What? What?
Who's the lucky man?
That's crazy. You're not the first person to think I'm gay.
Oh,
I'm not gay. I'm single.
probably not.
I know she has no friends. I'm not her friend. I'm just here to get my popularity.
Oh,
What is that?
that was my absent.
Oh, that's tough. You're absent.
Actually, we just got back from lunch.
I thought that was an Amber Alert.
No, that's an
okay.
absent. We don't get Amber Alerts on these.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Yeah. I don't care about the missing kids.
But yeah, I don't picture it being a man as my lover in the future.
You can't picture it, but you don't never know. It's Dakota.
I hope no, it won't be Dakota. He will be driving somewhere over the road, being as lazy as ever, like he usually is. But yeah, I don't really. No, I haven't looked that far into the future because if you're looking into the future, then you can't really live in the present. You have to work on being successful right now in life rather than being successful 10 years in life. Because if you can't complete what you want to do right now, then how are you ever going to be successful in 10 years? So I really haven't even thought about it.
Yeah, that's why. There's like a thing. It's like that's why your rear view mirror is smaller than your windshield because you're never supposed to look back in the past.
Yeah, exactly. It's
I hate you. I hate your corny quotes. Gosh.
It's true though.
It's yeah.
I'm sorry that like you hate the truth.
I do hate your truths. What was your first impression of high school or Nokomis?
Well, I've been going to Nokomis like my entire career, so it'd be my entire career of being a human.
Entire high school life.
My first impression of this place was I thought I was gonna get lost.
Yeah, Nokomis is
all the time, just because it's massive compared to what the other schools are that we have in this district. But I thought it was gonna take forever to get through high school. That was my number one thing, is it's going to be a drag, and it's going to feel like a lifetime to get out of here. But now we're 6-7 months away from being out of here forever.
Yeah, I think it's like 6 months. June 5th to 6 months.
No, it's June 6th. It's my brother's birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, I don't know your brother's.
Yeah, I do know my brother. His birthday's June 6th.
Yeah, I see your brother running to the school sometimes.
Yeah, I tell him, get out of the car and start running.
After him?
School starts in a couple minutes, and he will full on get out of my car and sprint like Usain Bolt to his class.
It's Usain
Bolt? I don't care.
I just I'll look in my rearview mirror, and that's just bolting it.
He is, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, how is he getting there? Does he go through the cafeteria?
No, he just runs all the way around to the front exit of the other school. Because that's what he decides to do. That's what he wants to do. He likes catching up with friends that are getting off the bus and stuff.
Okay, that makes sense. He has friends.
I don't think he really has friends.
What, his name like Lincoln or something?
Yeah, his name's Lincoln, I think.
Oh, Lincoln. Oh.
Yeah.
You think?
I think so.
You really
It's been a while since I've talked to that kid. I just tell him to get the hell out of my car.
Every morning?
Yeah, every morning.
And every day you gotta pick him up because I see you pick him up.
I do.
Did you see? You were in front of me yesterday.
Where?
You were going
yeah.
by, and I
Yeah,
was
I
just
know,
about to
I
get
know.
off. Oh, you were paying attention? Did you
Well,
see my
I
pitties?
see you every time we drive by each other. I don't look at you just because it's kind of awkward and I don't like you.
Oh,
You're
I
very
like
weird.
wave.
You know, you've never waved.
I do. I always
You
wave.
have never waved. You wave in your rearview mirror and expect me to see it.
No, I wave like when I'm going by. I go,
No. Not yesterday.
well, I don't want if your brother's in the car because he'd be like, "Who's that girl?"
Oh.
And I don't really need.
He doesn't pay attention enough. He wouldn't even see it.
I know.
I could literally get into an accident and he wouldn't notice until 5 minutes later.
Oh,
It's pretty crazy.
That's so mean.
That kid is.
Do you not love your brother?
I love him. I love family. All family. To an extent.
To an extent. You love.
But I don't particularly love him.
We love
more than
Angela.
my mother or anything. He acts. Lincoln acts a little bit too much like his dad. And you know what?
Not vibey.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, see, actually, I have people
he's kind of. He does stuff his own way and he doesn't like to change it. So like if you try to convince him of something,
he's got a cool hairstyle. I think I don't remember. I don't pay attention to his head.
He's had very interesting, cool hairstyles. I guess you could say, and kind of like what I was. But
do you think
we're too much? We're too different. I act too much like my dad.
I don't remember. I don't know your dad's name.
No, you don't.
I'm trying to think what his Discord name is. Bismarck.
Could be. I don't remember. I'm not a Discord mod. Oh, is he the hot one?
No.
Luke just Snapchatted her.
Yeah. No, that's the one that got drunk with my brother. We're talking.
So you really find him attractive? Okay.
No.
All right.
He's the one that's trying to convince me to live on campus right now.
And be his roommate.
You can actually at EMCC. You can have female and male roommates in the same room.
That is very dangerous.
They let you. So they don't.
I think I'm gonna have to.
They have co-ed, and also you can also share. You also share a bathroom with everyone on your floor.
Never mind, I'm gonna pass.
But you can also have one. So like, if my parents let me, I will share a bathroom with 3 girls. So I'll share it goes room, bathroom, and then your room, and then you guys just share. You share a bathroom.
Okay, that's not too bad.
No, it's not. But the dorms aren't horrible.
Well, you're paying like $3,000 a month for that stuff.
It's not $3,000 a month. It's $5,000 every 4 months. It's $10,000 a year.
That's crazy. I'll just live in my truck.
Yeah, but like I also kind of it's like do I do a 45-minute commute where I'm gonna have to get a new car because
I would not do that. I did that every day over the summer and it's not very fun.
Yeah,
and I was even getting paid to do that.
It's a 45-minute commute on this, and it's 90 miles round trip a day.
No, it hurts my soul.
So that's like
that many miles.
So that's like 500 miles a week, and I get 400
on your personal vehicle. It's not worth it.
And it's crazy. So like I kind of want to get a Honda. The beautiful. Okay, you were in front of me yesterday, so you know the person who has a black SUV and they turn into the daycare.
The Ford. Yeah.
Yes, they have gotten me almost in an accident multiple times because they brake so late, and then I've had to slam my brakes, and I've like going like that, and like my front end has like lightly tapped the car in front of me, and I feel so bad. And like the kids behind me, I'm like, they're gonna know it's my car because I have a Jesus. I have Jesus in my back window.
Yeah, you definitely do.
I have Jesus.
Your car's not very easy to miss.
I know it's very large, but he's in charge, and
yeah.
Also, look how dirty that's yogurt.
That's disgusting.
My heat also doesn't work.
Please don't get a Toyota because I don't want
to be twins.
No. I don't want you to bring down our community.
Like, oh my God, I can get.
You're not a Toyota.
My brother.
Please don't.
My brother does
you
a
don't
Toyota.
act like one. You're gonna bring down our community. So no.
He does a Toyota RAV4.
No, he doesn't.
He does. Zachary drives a something. I don't remember what it was. Zachary drives a.
Please don't become part of the Toyota family because you're not like us.
I actually found one at Dow's in Newport.
Don't buy from Dow's.
Well, oh my God, but he has
a good selection.
He does, yes. But the Honda he has been there since last winter because the photo of it is with snow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so it's been sitting for a while.
It's been sitting for a while, so.
That's really bad for vehicles.
Yeah. Actually, this sat for 3 years.
That is insane.
And that's why his oil life was like 15%.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't buy anything from Dow's just because they buy them very cheap and then they do fix them up.
Oh,
just
minimal.
That's good to an extent,
but so does Mid-May Metals.
They do. I would never buy from Mid-May Metals.
My brother did.
I only buy from actual Toyota dealerships.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I can't afford that.
So I get warranties and everything on my vehicle. So I don't go to these actual official used car dealers, or these specific used car dealers. I go to official licensed dealers that get
mine's from
brand
my
new
backyard.
$80,000 cars and stuff, so that their standards are so high.
Mine's from
So
my
when they
backyard.
resell a
Mine's
used
from my
vehicle, it's
mine's from my
incredible.
Mine's from my backyard.
Yeah, I love my car.
Actually, one of your friends hit my car.
Oh yeah, we don't name names, but yeah, he did.
He hit right there.
I know.
And then
your car's,
the person who was
I
sitting in
know,
the
but
seat actually broke this off with their kneecap.
that tickles.
Doesn't it tickle?
I would not want to experience that, but
No,
okay.
I
My
wouldn't.
Toyota
either.
doesn't have that stuff in stupid places, so I would
Oh,
never.
so like every single time I start my car, like with the button, I have to like sit in my car and like cold air blows out of this because my cold air takes forever to warm up.
Well, that means your engine's warming up. That's kind of what happens.
I know,
Yeah, my
but
car.
like I hit
does
this
that.
button like 10 minutes before I get in the car, and it's still cold when I get in here.
Well, yeah, it's just because it's in at idle. It's not going to warm up.
I'm kind of messing up. Well, my idle needs to hurry the heck up. Okay, this is a question. This is the last and final question. That you can go home, and I can go to Pittsfield and eat Subway. Okay.
What's this question?
What's your favorite song?
Favorite song? You added this in just for me, didn't you?
No, actually, it's every guest has.
Favorite song?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna be here for 30 minutes.
Okay, let me.
All right, so we're not gonna start with song. We're gonna start with my top 3 artists.
Okay.
You know what? I don't think I want to put a number on each of these. I'm
Dua
just gonna put
Lipa.
Be quiet.
I knew it. She's not number 1 though. You can't. You have to put country or something.
We might have to do top 5. I don't know. All right, I'm just gonna list my 5 favorites that I've been consistently listening to. You know what? I'm gonna. Let's just start off the list. Dua Lipa, obviously. Okay. Just get that one out of the way.
This isn't in order, is it?
No, absolutely not in order. Number 2, Toby Keith, 100%. Went to his tribute show in Nashville, Tennessee. It was the greatest moment of my life. I was in the pit, front row. You can see me on TV, on Peacock. So, go check it out. So that's number 2, Toby Keith. Number 3 would have to be probably Måneskin. I really, really like Måneskin with Damiano David as the front
what's
man.
The Tom one I sent you the other day?
Tom?
Tom, I heard
Tom, I can't remember his last name. He's on guitar, I believe.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was driving home.
Very good. But yeah, Måneskin, 100% going at number 3.
Tom Morello, Gossip.
Yep. Well, no, that's Tom Morello.
Tom Morello.
Okay, I thought you were talking about one of the actual band members.
No.
No, Tom Morello, he's from Rage Against the Machine. He's a phenomenal guitarist from the 80s and 90s. Yes. He's very influential with his guitar sounds that he can make and everything. Phenomenal.
Yes,
I love Tom Morello. He was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh.
And inducted somebody. I can't remember who he inducted, but he did a great job. Phenomenal speech he gave. Another artist? Oh, let's see. It's so hard just to choose a few. But
Adele.
Man, Adele is up there, but I don't think she's top 5.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Who's that? I don't know her name. I feel so bad. She's before he cheats.
Talking about Carrie Underwood?
That's her.
She's definitely not top 5. I've seen her, and I've seen her live. She's gorgeous. She's a phenomenal artist, but she is not one of my favorite singers.
How?
Number 4, I would have to put. Man, why is it so hard?
Dua
Lipa. I already said Dua Lipa.
You did. Number 1 was Dua Lipa.
Number 2 was Toby Keith. Hold on, we're gonna pull up the old.
Number 3 was me.
We're pulling up Spotify real quick. I gotta look at some of these.
Was actually.
Oh, that one's easy actually. Number 4, Avenged Sevenfold, one of the greatest metal bands of all time. Their concert was insane when I saw them in New Hampshire, and that just made me a lifelong fan immediately. Then for number 5, yeah, I'm completely fine. On number 5, I would have to say Randy Travis, just because he's such a relatable artist. He's phenomenal. But you'll only like him if you can enjoy country music. But my favorite song right now.
Oopsies. I just looked at that. I was supposed to change my oil at 76,000, but I did it at 77.
Ooh. That's not gonna hurt nothing.
Just remembered.
No, we're naming my favorite album before then.
Okay.
My favorite album, 21 by Adele. It is the most
Never heard of
looked over album of all time.
Hmm.
I think it's literally the most influential album of the past 20 years. It is so good because that 21 had all of Adele's major hits that come off of it, and then just even the quiet songs off that album nobody talks about. They're phenomenal. But that's my favorite album. We're gonna have to go favorite song now.
Yeah. I'm gonna connect to the Wi-Fi so I can find out how much tickets cost. How much? They're gonna be crazy.
They're gonna be pretty expensive. Matt Rife is not cheap.
A hottie.
Yeah, if you say so. All right, let's look at my repeat. You know what? I'm gonna list you my top 3 songs.
Okay, you do that.
Let's see. Number 3 is Pink Pony Club. Currently.
What?
I'm not joking. I listen to it all the time. I actually do enjoy
how do you feel
song.
about My Kink is Karma?
It's
not my fave. I like
it's
Pink
very
Pony.
overrated.
My dad actually had to look up Pink Pony Club because he's like, "Is it a strip club?" And I had to explain to him about
That's
Pink.
crazy.
I don't.
You should know that.
He also listened to Hot to Go. So go ahead.
Okay. Number 2.
There's a children running.
Yeah. Run.
Run, boy, run.
I don't even know what to say.
That kid has a blacked out.
That is
Volkswagen.
Caitlin Raymond.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a blacked out car.
That's very interesting.
It's very nice. I don't think I could ever black out Kyle. I like my.
No, all right. Number 2.
Yep.
Would be, oh my god, I can't remember the name of it.
Pumpkin Spice.
Oh my god, why can't I remember the name of it? I can sing it perfectly. Oh my god.
YMCA.
No.
I thought that's what that was. It just said.
Oh my god, where is it?
I don't know.
Oh my god. The Kind of Woman I Like by Zach Top. I love Zach Top.
Aren't you gonna go see him or something next year?
I might go see Zach Top in Boston next year. So
I keep
look
seeing
for
you
me
post
there.
things on Instagram. But I try not to talk to you when I can. So.
Yeah, good. Number 1, Houdini by Dua Lipa.
What?
I love Houdini. She closes her show. I'm pretty sure if I read the set list right, she closes like every single one of her shows with Houdini, and I think that's gonna be an incredible experience.
You don't like this person's name. Sabrina Carpenter. I know you don't like her. I know I like her. But how do you feel about the Juno poses?
I hate them.
Really?
It's so stupid.
They're really. I like her as like a singer.
She should be working.
But those are really sexual.
I know. She should be working.
Children at
she
these
should
shows.
work in a strip club.
There are some children at these shows, and I'm seeing this, and I'm like.
Yeah, I love.
Like this.
Some of the stuff I love because one of her big helpers through her most recent album there. I don't even remember what the hell it's called. Her most recent album name.
Sour, Sweet, and Short and Sweet.
I think it should. Yeah, the Short and Sweet album. I love Jack Antonoff. Jack Antonoff. He was the man to go ahead and help her make that album, and I love her as an artist for that. It's just her live performances and stuff.
They're crazy.
They're a little bit too sexual and
I think that's
stuff
because her
yeah.
And I get it, but I'm like, there's like a little girl at her show recently.
Yeah,
she's like, I'm here to see Sabrina Carpenter, and then she goes,
I
love kids, and then she goes, speaking of kids, and goes talking about making them, and then she goes into Juno, where she's talking about a guy getting you pregnant. I'm like,
that's absolutely crazy.
Okay.
I don't, because a lot of her fan base is very young, and same with, I would have to say, Chappell Roan.
You love Chappell Roan.
I love Chappell Roan, but she can be on the edge sometimes with similar stuff.
But nothing of that hurt.
It's nothing.
Lives
it's nothing
are sexual.
Very bad.
Because she actually got her, like Hot to Go and everything. It's like 2 years old.
Yeah.
And then she only got famous because of Olivia Rodrigo, and I really like. Yeah. Because she got famous from that. Yeah. I was like,
sure.
I thought you were gonna say the Olivia Rodrigo. Do you like her?
I like some of her songs, but she's definitely not one of my go-tos.
Yeah.
As I listen to a lot more metal than I do white girl music and stuff. So.
Who's behind us? Oh.
I don't see anybody. He's wearing camo.
Yeah, I'm a floating head. Mm-hmm. It's so funny. Actually, I've worn this 3 days in a row. So, yummy. But yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't think I have any more questions.
You don't have any more? That's it?
I told you it was not going to take that long. Actually, 44 minutes because we went yapping on about music.
We did. I told you that was going to take forever.
Yeah, but now I can go get food.
You can go get food. You need food.
I was going to go for your food, actually.
Oh.
I have to take... I don't want to. Okay. Yeah, nothing's in fair for this really that important.
So is the stream over?
Yes!
The stream is over?
Bye, guys!